Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are not just looking at an interview, we are looking at an experience that feels like stepping into the presence of something extraordinary. And just like when you first lay your eyes on a brand new luxury car, the exterior is the very first thing that demands your attention. With T-Pain, the exterior is not only about physical appearance, it is about the aura, the energy, the visual first impression that immediately tells you this is someone worth paying attention to. From the moment T-Pain walks in, there is a magnetic pull that sets the tone. He does not need to announce himself loudly. His presence is enough to command respect. Think about that moment when a brand new luxury car pulls up beside you at a stoplight. Even if the engine is silent, the sleek design, the polished paint, and the sheer elegance of its build make you turn your head. That's exactly what T-Pain does with his exterior energy. He is polished, confident, and yet approachable, a rare balance that many try to achieve but very few manage to pull off authentically. Clothing, accessories, body language, they all form part of the exterior package. His style reflects not just fashion but personality. He is bold enough to stand out but not so overdone that it feels forced. This is the same principle luxury car designers use when they design headlights, grills, or even the stance of the vehicle. It must reflect character, not just design for the sake of design. T-Pain embodies that perfectly. His outfits tell you he belongs in the spotlight, but his relaxed body language shows you he is comfortable in his skin. That combination makes his exterior magnetic. Then there's the facial expression, the shine in his eyes, the rhythm of his laughter, the warmth of his smile. When you watch T-Pain in an interview, you notice immediately that his eyes communicate as much as his words. They sparkle with humor, honesty, and sometimes even pain, depending on the topic being discussed. This level of expression is like the finish of a luxury car's paint job. It's not just about the color. It's about the depth, the shine, the way it reflects light differently depending on the angle. T-Pain's expressions do the same. Sometimes playful, sometimes serious, sometimes vulnerable, but always genuine. Now, think about sound. Cars are judged not only by how they look, but by how they sound when you start the engine. T-Pain's voice is part of his exterior experience. The richness of his tone, the natural melody in his speech, the rhythm in his laughter, these are like the perfectly tuned exhaust notes of a high-performance car. They are distinct, recognizable, and unforgettable. You could hear T-Pain's voice in a crowded room without seeing him, and you would know exactly who it is. That kind of sonic identity is rare and powerful. The exterior also extends to energy, something that cannot be faked. There are people who enter a room and go unnoticed, and then there are those who naturally shift the atmosphere just by being present. T-Pain belongs to the latter category. His aura is like a vehicle with a design so unique that it doesn't need a logo. You know what it is just by its silhouette. His energy is confidence without arrogance, presence without intimidation, charm without pretense. That balance is what makes people lean in rather than pull back. But let's dig deeper, because a luxury exterior is not only about being attractive, it's about creating curiosity. When you see a car with sharp lines, striking wheels, or a design language you haven't seen before, you immediately want to know, what's inside, how does it perform, what makes it different? T-Pain's exterior works exactly like that. His look, his style, his presence are not the final story, they are the invitation to explore further. He sets the stage for curiosity. You want to know what engine drives this machine, what history lies beneath the polished surface, what kind of journey this vehicle has been through. And here's the most important part, T-Pain's exterior is authentic. In a world where so many celebrities and public figures wear masks, build personas, or adopt artificial identities to fit in, T-Pain comes across as real. His exterior is not a costume, it is an extension of his true self. That authenticity makes his presence even more powerful. It's like a car that doesn't just look good in photos, but looks just as stunning when you see it up close in real life. There's no disappointment, no bait and switch. What you see is truly what you get. This is why the exterior section of T-Pain's interview is so crucial. It's the first impression that shapes everything that follows. Just like the design of a car can make you fall in love before you even drive it, T-Pain's charisma, his style, and his overall aura make you invested before he even says a word. He draws you in, sets expectations high, and makes you eager to discover what lies beneath the hood.